All right, we are now live. Good morning, Epic peeps. How are you today? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. That Friday is getting closer and closer. So, for those of you that are just joining us, my name is Samantha, and I am grateful and happy to be coming to you on behalf of EPIC. EPIC stands for Empowering People and Inspiring Community. And EPIC Tri County CT is this beautiful, multifaceted platform of positive media. Epic Tri County CT is a print publication company. We print a beautiful Conscious Living magazine that distributes every 2 months. So bi monthly, we have our beautiful print publication. That beautiful print publication also has a home on our digital real estate platforms. You can find that at www.epictricountyct.com. And as always, we're social, right? We're a social company. We're about community, so you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All right, so find us, epictricountyct.com. Who is us, right? I'm Samantha, but who is us? Us is myself and Lisa. Lisa is the co publisher and co creator of Epic. And although it is me that you see here mostly talking and recording videos, Lisa is always hard at work in the background, manning our comment field. Please let her know that you're here. Let her know that you appreciate her because we all do. So let her know that. Give her a heart. Let us know how you're doing today. Hit us up in the comment field, okay? Let's make this, a conversation, not just Samantha doing this before we bring on our beautiful guest in a few minutes. So, what's going on, people? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's a little cloudy here in Connecticut today, but you know what? Sun's always shining in our hearts. And this weekend, whether it is sunny or it is raining, we have a ton of activities going on around. On the 14th, which is this Saturday, don't miss Bradford Tilden in his Sonic Alchemy concert. You can find Brad live at Avant Garde, I believe, and I'm going to have to read on that one. Where are we? Yeah, down at Ron's place in North Branford, in Branford, at Avant Garde Sonic Alchemy concert, live and streaming. So if you don't want to take the trip down to Branford, I recommend you do. You can also contact Bradford and get the link so you can be part of this concert through streaming. It is absolutely unbelievable in whatever manner you decide to participate. Okay, so contact Bradford at Crystal Music Healing. You can find his contact information on our website and also his at thatcrystalmusichealing.com. What else is going on? We have the annual virtual fundraiser for Copper Beach Institute. That's Saturday, starting at 7:30. And then coming up next week, right? Get your calendars out. On Wednesday, November 18th, the Avon Holistic Chamber of Commerce is going to be having their Wellness Evolution Wellness Way drawing. You've heard us talking about it over the past 8 months. They are giving away a ton of beautiful prizes. And I believe if you contact Carol at the Avon Holistic Chamber of Commerce, I'm sure she'll get your name in there for the drawing. But check that out. It's all going to be via Zoom. That is going to be 6:30 to 8. And you can contact Cheryl at 860-936-0012 or visit www.holisticchamberofcommerce.com. There is so much. Reverend Lori is going to be doing an introduction to color therapy from 7 to 8:30 next Thursday. She's going to be talking about how the energy of colors can help us to tap into the power and the powerful beings that we are. So check that out. All this can be found and more in our beautiful print copy and online. All right. There's so much stuff, and we do this for you. The guest I'm going to be bringing on in a moment is someone who I met recently. Tried to connect and collaborate with her for months and months, but then when the time was right, there's that divine timing, it happened. And the moment I walked into Sanctuary Power Yoga, I knew I had this overall like angel bumps everywhere, like I'm home. Heather is a beautiful collaborator for our local community and for our community as when we say local, really, we don't have any restrictions anymore as far as who we can connect with. So Heather comes to us as the Bent Yogi and also as the owner and founder of Sanctuary Power Yoga. She's located, her Sanctuary Yoga is located on Franklin Street in Torrington. We're going to talk about that. You can see her videos on the Bent Yogi, which Lisa is going to be sharing the YouTube channel and also the Instagram information. But stick around because you're going to want to hear all the stuff that Heather has in the works for our community, for our local community. All right. And that's you. So please give me one moment while we bring her forward. And as I do, please give her your love and your light. See, it worked.
Hi, Sam. Yay.
I'm so glad it's working. We had talked
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. Really warms my heart, almost makes me want to cry. I mean, that was so heartfelt and just so wonderful. Thank you so much.
It is. It's true. I felt it. And we talked about warming our heart with your homemade decaf mocha, and I have my beautiful mango organic tea right here. And everybody, before we go, today is National Chicken Soup for the Soul Day. Yeah. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, you don't eat chicken, just have some nice warm soup, because what that is going to do is it's going to warm your soul, and that is important. And that's exactly what Heather did when I walked into her facility. She warmed my soul. So, my dear, tell us a little bit about yourself so our community can connect with you on that heart level.
You bet. And I would say, yeah, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help people warm their souls. I've been practicing and teaching yoga for over 20 years. I grew up in New Hartford, was out of the area for quite a while, really through a series of serendipitous events, if you will, or guided events, wound up with my yoga studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga, in downtown Torrington on Franklin Street on the 3rd floor. We've been open for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in the spring. Yes, we've weathered some storms. We're weathering this storm. We've seen some changes, a lot of good changes. I have the brick and mortar studio, sanctuarypoweryoga.com, and the web Sanctuary Power Yoga, and the website, sanctuarypoweryoga.com, and we offer classes in the studio, live and in person, with lots of space to spread out. Sam, you've been there. We have a lot of space, which has really been fortunate for us. And we offer our classes on Zoom as well. And I also have the Bent Yogi, which you can see streaming across the bottom there. TheBentYogi.com is my personal website. And I am the Bent Yogi on YouTube. And I'm the Bent Yogi on Instagram. And both on Instagram and YouTube, you can take class with me for free. There are shorter length classes. There are introductory classes. There are flow classes and restorative classes, and whatever your preference is for the yoga practice. For me, again, it really is. It's about warming the soul, community, and connection. And I think that yoga has nothing to do with being able to put your leg behind your head. We were just talking before, the flexibility. Sure, the physical flexibility is great. You want to be able to, I say all the time when I'm 100, I want to be able to carry my groceries to the car and pick up my grandkids or my great-grandkids, whatever the case may be. But the mental flexibility, the adaptability, a flexible, open heart, so important. And the yoga practice, at least for me, the yoga practice helps me find that.
Yeah, flexibility in all aspects, which is very important. Right. Flex, don't break, or bend, don't break.
Bend, don't break. That's on the Bent Yogi. Bend, don't break, right? Especially with everything that's going on. There's a whole lot. Things are changing all the time. So be able to bend, to adapt, to be able to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Really the practice, and the practice is a meditation in motion. So yeah.
Your space in downtown Torrington, when I walked up the stairs, I had never been in this space before. I had been downstairs to visit Jackie at Create, which is another beautiful local business, and a beautiful ambiance around that too. But when I walked into your studio, Heather, it was like I was transported to downtown like a downtown New York quaint
Yeah.
though, like a Greenwich Village. I don't know, but
People say that.
yeah, it's
Yes.
just beautiful. The high ceilings, the
Mhm.
lighting, it is at the big windows.
Mhm.
It's gorgeous. So right now you are teaching in person,
Mhm.
obviously, and I can attest there is space. So if there is any concerns about the safety of yourself and others around you, contact Heather because she's going to
Yes.
set you at ease, okay? And she's going to accommodate what you need, I'm sure.
Yes.
Um, and the Bent Yogi, you said YouTube, so that is
Mhm.
great. Um, can you tell me, as a business owner in downtown Torrington and the recent transformation on Franklin Street,
Yeah.
how has that impacted your own inspiration? Because I can feel a level of energy like someone has plugged you in. Tell us what are you going to beam forth for us?
What are we going to beam forth? We're going to beam forth connection and community. Really, so the yoga practice that I teach is very physical.
Yeah.
It is a meditation in motion. All the practices that I teach, whatever they are, there's some level of physical practice. But equally important to me is connection and community. And to have Franklin Street out back completely transformed.
Yeah.
I think you used that word. That's an amazing word. It's a beautiful plaza. The studio, right? It's like something out of New York City. People say that all the time. The plaza is something out of, I don't even know where,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful. So we actually started teaching classes on the plaza before it was even finished. And then it got cold, so we came inside. But we will be back out on the plaza teaching classes again once it's warm enough. We were just talking about, I don't know if this is a good time to add in the event on December 4th. I've organized an event called Festive on Franklin. It's Friday, December 4th from 4 to 8 p.m. outside under the lights, literally under the lights on the plaza, because there are these beautiful lamp posts now and beautiful swag lighting that's actually going to be turned on tonight. Tonight is the grand opening
Is
of the plaza.
it?
It
Oh
is,
my
yeah.
goodness.
So moving forward, so on December 4th from 4 to 8 p.m., I have a little over 20 local vendors, really amazing vendors, all local artists, handcrafted items, a really wonderful opportunity to truly shop local. We have a couple of people making candles. Haley is out there, Haley Collins.
Yeah.
She's going to be selling her candles.
Yeah.
A couple of people with different kinds of candles. A couple of different jewelry vendors, all handcrafted jewelry. I have someone who's doing art on metal, someone who does other kinds of art, someone who's makes coasters and tumblers, someone who is going to be doing wreaths and other kind of more holiday-oriented items. We're going to have two, actually, right now we have a fudge vendor and a truffles vendor, which is fantastic. So we'll have a little bit of food. Good Company Coffee House, which is right on Franklin, will be open that evening. I'm hoping we're going to have a little bit of pop-up music as well. I'm still waiting to hear about that. It's just going to be a really beautiful event, and the plaza is huge, really, from the riverside to the other side, the building side, the parking lot side. There's so much room, so we're going to have all the vendors lined up on one side by the trees, and then just so much room for people to walk down the plaza and shop. And it would be really well lit because the lights are going on again, as I said, tonight. And just a wonderful opportunity, I think, for people to connect, even from a distance, but in person, to connect and to get involved in the community, to come down, be in the community.
Right. Support local.
Yeah.
And community come together, right? That's exactly, with unity, come together. I've been talking about Franklin Street ever since I sat down at your place. I can't wait to see the lights go on. I saw them hanging them, and if I'm not mistaken, they're the beautiful white bulb lights.
Mm-hmm. They are.
And they're swag. Now, will the labyrinth be available that night for anybody?
Yes.
Okay.
We might have vendors set up around the labyrinth because we want to make sure we have plenty of space for all the vendors to spread out. But the labyrinth, they won't be on the labyrinth, so people will definitely be able. I forgot about the labyrinth at the top of the plaza on East Main and by the bridge. There is a beautiful labyrinth that you can walk mindfully and intentionally. Yeah.
And what I pictured when you were describing that evening and how it is going to look and feel. It literally put me in a warm jacket with a scarf
Yeah.
and a hot cup of good coffee from the
Mhm.
coffee house, the Good Company, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
good company.
Good Company Coffee House, and just strolling along and just being with others, again safely. Um,
Yes.
we featured an article from, I believe it's Michelle, right? Is Michelle the owner?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we had an article
Oh,
recipe. Yes, she.
oh, terrific.
Yeah, yeah. So very nice people too, and we want to support them in whatever way we can. Then of course Jackie at Create, I'm sure she'll have a
Mhm.
presence there in
She'll
whatever
be open.
way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Mhm.
And that really is, I appreciate everything that you're doing for downtown Torrington as
Thank
a
you.
native. Um, between Massachusetts and Torrington, that's where I always, that's where I've been. And Franklin Street had a stigma around it. It had
Mhm.
almost a stereotype energy and feel around it. And I have to say that it's transformed.
It is transformed.
It's
It is.
transformed.
Yeah. And when I opened almost 10 years ago. I said that already. And that's what, when I opened, I said, I'm invested. I'm invested in Torrington. I'm invested in growing community. We've grown our sanctuary community. And now I feel like with the plaza outside, we can just continue to grow our community. We can offer more inclusive events that can be in the vein of yoga. So meditative and intentional and
Yeah,
soulful,
yeah.
but maybe without the physical practice,
Right, exactly, exactly.
so that makes it more inclusive. Yeah.
Now, I know we're talking amongst each other, but on December 21st, I know that you
Yes.
have something in the works, and Epic wants to support you in whatever way we can. For that event, do you want to tell us a little bit about what's your dog's name?
This is Winston.
Oh, hello, yes.
So yes, the event on December 21st, that is exactly the kind of event that I'm talking about. December 21st, is the winter solstice. Every year since I've been open, I've had a winter solstice class in my studio with candles to signify the return of the light, because the 21st is the shortest, darkest day of the year. So we have candles to signify the return of the light, and we have evergreen to signify that we're always growing, even when it's cold and it's dark, even when it feels cold and dark. So this year we can't have the event in the studio the way that I usually do, because we usually pack the studio, literally, for as big as it is, we pack it in. So what I have planned is an event out on the plaza with Calvin Young, who who's an amazing, amazing sound healer.
Yeah.
And it will be an all-inclusive event. Anyone is welcome to come. I'm going to lead a loving kindness meditation. It's called a metta meditation, METTA. So I will lead a short metta meditation for loving kindness, and Kelvin will offer his sound healing while I'm doing that, and then afterwards, and we'll have and it's okay if it's cold, because we won't be out there for long, and there will be plenty of people, space for people to spread out. But again, we can come together, we can connect, we can be a community, we can support each other, and we can help each other to heal and to grow and move forward.
And that is exactly what you just stated. Really is the vision and mission of Epic Tri-County CT. And that's how, when I walked up those stairs, again, I go back to the angel bonds. I just got it. I'm like, this is it. This is the epitome. You embody that
Thank
energy.
you.
You embody
Thank
that
you.
energy. And thank you for everything that you do. Um, for the community, for individuals through the practice, for our world through the Bent Yogi, and just there's so much, and we're grateful that we've connected. I'm going to spill the
Same.
beans a little bit. I know that you're considering an article.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it right now. I mean, not right now, but I'm working on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So there's so many different ways that we can continue to collaborate. As the December 4th gets closer, everybody, I'm going to be actively sharing that information. I hope to have some of the vendors that will be present at the festive, the holiday marketplace on Franklin. I hope to have them on Epic interviews so you can kind of get a sneak peek. But right now, really, we have to focus. We really have to focus and be committed to buying local,
Mhm.
and keeping it local. It is, I don't even want to go there, but it's disheartening to see businesses close and move
Mhm.
away. So bless you, Heather, for being committed and staying for the long haul.
I'm in
And we
it.
want to draw people down, whether it's downtown Torrington. I know there's corners in Cheshire.
Yeah.
Everywhere. We need to just keep it local, right? Keep it local. Buy local, so we don't have to say bye local. That's
Exactly.
what it
Exactly.
is.
And if people come down to the plaza and they come down for the event on the 4th or they come for the event on the 21st,
Yeah.
there are local businesses that are still open.
Oh yeah.
And so there are other places to shop as well. And there are restaurants as well
Yeah.
that are great places to eat. There's a nice, diverse group of restaurants in downtown Torrington. So I would highly recommend, make an evening out of it. Even if you want to just get takeout from a restaurant, but make an evening out of it. See what there is to offer in
Absolutely.
Torrington, or like you said, in your own
Right.
personal local
Right.
downtown.
Right. And if there is anybody out there watching and you do know the local festival that's going to be happening, that is heart centered and really in that spiritual entrepreneur energy where we're creating products and services that help to uplift and empower, then let us know. Let us know. We've built Epic Tri-County CT on a non-competitive model. Um, and we just believe in just helping each other to rise up, and that's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
And yay for you,
This is
yay
so
for
wonderful. This is wonderful and uplifting, and I really appreciate it. And I see Becky Thompson out there. She sent a comment. So, hey, Becky.
I love Becky too. I love Becky and Karen.
And Karen.
Miss Karen. I don't know if she's watching. She may be with her students,
Oh,
but
that's right.
and that really is the vision of Epic is okay. Becky knows Heather. Heather knows Lisa. And it's just we are all one. We are all connected,
Mm-hmm.
and this tribe, this community is working and living as the peacekeepers and the change makers.
Yeah.
And you had talked about inclusive
Mm-hmm.
events in downtown Torrington.
Mm-hmm.
You had mentioned to me earlier, and I'm going to say that Heather had mentioned that a lot of these events are free. Okay.
Yes.
And of course, love offerings are always accepted and appreciated, but nobody is excluded because of their ability or inability to pay. They're not excluded because of what they wear, what they don't. They can bend into a downward dog or whatever, right? It
Exactly.
is inclusive. So thank you for being that hub, Heather. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be partnering with you, collaborating with you. Really, thank you. It's wonderful.
It feels good. And then
It does
Calvin,
feel really good.
I went to Heather's place and we were talking and she says, "Oh, Calvin Young," and I'm like, Calvin's on the inside cover of our
I
Epic,
know.
right?
Calvin is wonderful.
Yeah, he is our sound connector, our sound advisor, we call him. So we're looking forward to the 21st and all the events in the future going into 2021 that I know we're gonna be together at.
Yes.
Um, so as we begin, as time goes by so quickly, I
Hmm.
just want to ask you one thing.
Sure.
And when I went on to connect with your Instagram, everybody, log into Instagram, and follow Heather under the Bent Yogi. Also, her YouTube channel is full of videos that'll help to increase your flexibility, both in mind, or actually, mind, body, spirit. But there was one event that I saw on Sanctuary Power Yoga that piqued my interest. It's Flow and Glow.
Glow and glow.
What? Tell me.
So yes, we've done it every year, different times of the year. I'm going to teach, it's a class, it's a black light yoga class.
Oh my goodness.
So black light, fun music, you wear light colored clothes, glow bracelets, and we just rock out and have a good time doing some yoga. Yeah. I get lots of room to spread out.
Yeah.
And also I should mention too so that's a great fun class. And then on December 13th, I did it last month, but I'm doing it in December as well, a gentle restorative class with Yoga Nidra. It's an hour and 15-minute class really, Sam, you should come as my guest.
Yeah.
A really, really gentle practice, nothing vigorous, and then about 30 minutes of yoga nidra, which some people also call yoga sleep. I have read that an hour of yoga nidra is equivalent to 4 hours of actual sleep because of what it takes, the stages that it takes your brain through.
Yeah.
So that's another great class. Doesn't matter what your level of flexibility is. It's you don't have to be able to meditate. It's a guided meditation that just I bring your awareness to different parts of your body. So those are both on the Sanctuary Power Yoga website.
Wow.
And on my website. And I'm going to stick in really quickly that I'm also going to be offering a yoga teacher training starting in January, all online, but all live online. A lot of yoga teacher trainings are offering pre-recorded sessions, but mine is actually live like this. So you can connect, build community, all kinds of stuff going on.
Wow. Wow. So definitely keep us posted on the events too. Oh, we will.
I will.
Yeah. There's no doubt. I want to keep, if I don't make it to the Flow and Glow, which I probably will not, give it a date, the 13th, I'm going to put on my calendar.
Yes.
But I want to see pictures of that Flow and Glow.
I will send you pictures. It's hard to take pictures though because it's dark.
I know, but whatever you have on your website completely caught my eye. I was like, whoa, that is cool. The reason it's the old hippie in me, when I used to go to the music festivals, we used to do that. We used to paint ourselves with glow and have the glow sticks and just kind of dance around. And, oh my goodness.
The oldies, so.
Yeah. So thank you again, my friend. Thank you. Everybody.
Sam, this was wonderful. This was so fun. This is heartwarming and uplifting, and that you guys are doing this is just really amazing. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of this.
Yeah, for this I was kept, right?
Yeah.
For this I was kept. And for all of our beautiful community that is watching live, thank you.
Thank
For everybody that watches on our YouTube channel, the recording or Facebook recording, thank you also. Let us know. Let us know how you're doing. We want to let you know that you matter. As we begin to wind down our time together, I want each and every one of you to please, be healthy. Be healthy, and whatever that means to you, okay? Be true to your own self. Stay who you are. You don't have to change for anybody. It is you. Be you till full, right? You are beautiful. Be you till full. And be back here on Tuesday. And as always, my beloveds, peace out, Epic Scouts. I'll see you so soon. Love and light.
Thanks, Sam.